Good morning. How is everybody? By a show of hands, how many people know somebody that has been in a wreck or has been hurt? Um, well, when I was 2 years old, my dad was in a very bad accident. He was leaving my mom's house late at night to go to my grandparents' house. Uh, he fell asleep at the wheel and was pronounced dead at the scene. He he was not wearing his seatbelt. Um, I cannot stress enough how important it is to wear your seatbelt. My purpose is to persuade each one of you to use proper automobile safety. Wearing your seatbelt, speeding, and using turn signals can prevent death and injury. Um, that being said, seatbelt safety, using your turn signals, and speeding are all extremely important, and in my opinion, are not enforced enough. I myself need to take my own advice sometimes. Sometimes, we all get in a hurry going to class and everything. Sometimes I may forget to wear my seatbelt. I won't pay attention to my speed. Not use my turn signal every now and again. It's just sometimes we forget to do them things, but with that, if we don't, it may hurt us or some other people. Alright, now, first thing I'm going to talk about are seatbelts. Seatbelts are the single most traffic safety device for preventing death and injury according to the NSCS.org and National Highway Traffic Safety. Seatbelts saved more than 75,000 lives from 2004 to 2008. Also, in 88% compared to the 69% in 1998 wear their seatbelts now, which attributes a lot to the Click It or Ticket campaign. The Click It or Ticket campaign is real self-explanatory. If you don't wear your seatbelt, you get a ticket. I don't know how much one is because I've never had to. Alright. Also, 42% of passenger vehicle occupants killed in 2007 were not wearing their seatbelt, and a 2009 NHTSA study estimates more than 1,600 lives could be saved and 22,000 prevented if seatbelts were used in 90% of each state. The stats don't lie. Wear your seatbelt, and the odds of if you are in an accident or anything like that, it could save your life. Especially technology these days, it can save your life, and you don't want to end up leaving your loved ones behind, like even my dad did. Next thing I'm going to talk about is speeding. Speeding is defined as exceeding the posted speed limit, driving too fast for conditions, or racing. It's extremely dangerous driving behavior, according to the GHSA.org. It said the majority of crashes are speed related. Excuses people tell cops for speeding if they get caught, and according to that GHSA.org, is I was in a hurry, or I wasn't paying attention to my speed. I never thought I'd get caught, you know what I'm saying? But it is what it is. Speed kills over 13,000 each year. But 39% of males from 15 to 20 who were in a fatal crash were speeding. Some of you say it won't happen to me. But it can. I mean, you could be a part of that 13,000 just as easy as anybody else can. I've known many people. I've known two people in particular. My best friend's brother. I mean, was in a wreck with one of his buddies, and his friend wasn't wearing a seatbelt, and he passed away. And it's horrible things, man. You gotta be careful, and I don't want that to happen to y'all. So please, please wear your seatbelt. I cannot stress that enough. Wear your seatbelt and don't speed. Next thing I'm going to talk about is using turn signals. I know this is one thing that makes me more aggravated while I drive, in my opinion. I mean, while I drive, I cannot stand when people do not use their signals. You hear this phrase all the time, "Well, I have a blinker," if you don't use it. I mean, also according to autos.aol.com, SAE observed 12,000 people in vehicles changing lanes and turning. They found 25% neglect to signal when turning and 48% neglect to when changing lanes. Without using signals, it can cause a wreck, or in serious cases cause death, because the cars around you don't know you're there. I mean, it's easy. You just hit the button, turn, and change lanes. I mean, it's not hard. Don't be that guy or girl that causes somebody to get hurt or you to get hurt. And even it can end up costing you a lot of money. Little fender benders add up. Been there, done that. With all that being said, guys, wear your seatbelts. Don't speed. Use your turning signals, guys. I cannot stress to y'all enough how important this is. Each one of these things are so important, and it can save your lives and the lives of others. I mean, I don't want that to be y'all. Thanks.